Disney just dropped the first real look at the live-action Moana, and the internet is already tearing it apart. Before the trailer even finished buffering, the comments were flooded with critiques about the casting of the new Moana, the look of Maui, and the very existence of this remake. But if you look past the outrage and actually analyze the footage, you realize that Disney isn't just remaking a cartoon. They are attempting the most ambitious translation of fantasy to reality in cinema history. We need to talk about the elephant in the room immediately, the casting of Catherine Lagawaya. Yes, she looks different from the animated character we've known for 8 years. But the footage reveals something the comments section is missing. We see her climbing the mountain, the sweat on her brow, the grit in her performance. We see the way the realistic lighting hits the textures of her costume. This trailer proves that Disney isn't trying to give us a cosplay of the 2016 film. They are trying to give us a historical, grounded epic. And to do that, they needed a new face. But is the world ready to accept her? Let's address the backlash head-on. Since the announcement that Catherine Lagawaya would take on the role, replacing Ali Cravalho, who returns as a producer, the criticism has been relentless. Fans are attached to the specific character design of the animation, the specific hair, the face shape. But looking at this trailer, specifically the shots of her interacting with the villagers, we are seeing a crucial shift in tone. The trailer shows the villagers dancing, not in the bouncy elastic way of the animation, but with the heavy rhythmic stomping of traditional Polynesian dance. The camera captures the sweat, the muscle tension, the fabric of the tapa cloth. Lagana fits this world. She brings a youthfulness and a vulnerability that feels incredibly real. When we see her standing next to the rock, she doesn't look like a cartoon character. She looks like a real teenager terrified of a demigod. The critique that she doesn't look like Moana misses the point. In live action, you don't need a look-alike, you need a spirit-alike. And the shot of her staring out at the horizon, with the wind whipping her hair, suggests she has the exact same soul as the character we love. Then, there is Maui. This was always going to be the hardest thing to adapt. In the cartoon, Maui is a square block of geometry. He is physically impossible. So how does Dwayne Johnson look in the flesh? The trailer gives us a terrifyingly realistic answer. They haven't just painted tattoos on the rock. They have used subtle prosthetics and forced perspective camera work to make him look larger than life. Look closely at the Maui structure. He isn't just muscular, he looks dense, almost like a geological formation. The tattoos are intricate, darker, and sit on his skin with a lived-in texture. But the real showstopper is the hook. In the animation, the hook is a bright white glowing symbol. Here in live action, it looks like ancient carved bone. When it glows, it's not a flat neon light, it's a pulsating bioluminescent energy that casts real interactive light onto his skin and the environment. It feels dangerous. It feels ancient. This isn't the You're Welcome singer. This is a warrior who stole fire from the gods. The most striking aspect of this trailer is the lighting. Live-action Disney remakes often suffer from looking like they were shot on a soundstage. Looking at you, the Little Mermaid. But look at the little Moana scene near the water. The lighting here is natural, harsh, and beautiful. It looks like they shot on location in the Pacific, using natural sunlight. The water doesn't look like blue jelly. It looks like frighteningly heavy, shifting ocean water. When the ocean interacts with baby Moana, the VFX are seamless. The water has surface tension, bubbles and foam. It reflects the sunlight perfectly. This commitment to realism makes the magical elements pop even more. When we see the brief glimpse of the Kakamora, the coconut pirates, they aren't cute little toys. The detail on the coconuts is gritty, fibrous and worn. They look like Mad Max vehicles made of wood and rope. The contrast between the beautiful golden hour lighting of the village and the dark gritty texture of the threats creates a visual language that says, this world is beautiful, but it can kill you. Finally, we have to talk about the scale. The shot of Moana climbing the mountain to the entrance of the underworld is breathtaking. In the animation, this was a vertical challenge. In live action, it feels like Mission Impossible. The camera hangs high above Lagaya, emphasizing the sheer drop. We see the dirt under her fingernails, the strain in her arms. This scene confirms that the movie is leaning into the physical toll of the journey. It's not just a musical adventure, it's a survival film. The way the camera sweeps over the island, showing the lush green peaks against the gray, stormy sky, tells us that the stakes are higher. The darkness spreading across the island isn't just a black smudge, it looks like rotting vegetation, a tangible disease killing the land. This grounded approach makes Moana's choice to leave the reef feel much heavier. She isn't just leaving home, she is leaving the only safety she has ever known to step into a world that looks physically imposing. The live-action Moana is going to be controversial. The casting of Catherine Lagaya will continue to divide fans who want a carbon copy of the cartoon. But from what this trailer shows us, the realistic lighting, the terrifying scale of Maui, and the gritty texture of the world, Disney is trying to do something different. They are trying to strip away the cartoon safety net and show us the raw legend of the Pacific. So the question isn't, does she look like Moana? The question is, does this world feel real enough to make us believe in magic again? I think it just might. But I want to know what you think. Are the critics right about the casting, or does the realism of the trailer win you over? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more breakdowns of upcoming Disney remakes, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching.